Long time no see. Welcome back to another fireside chat. Got a nice fire going here. Got Nipsey the girl right here. Say hi, Nips. She's chilling. It's a cold day in Colorado here. And just wanted to come live a little bit and go over a few things and chat. It's been a while since I've done a fireside chat, so I said it's a Friday today, why not? So here we are. And we've just gotten back from North Carolina from Hurricane Helene, where we did a bunch of work. We did search work when we first got there. We arrived directly after the hurricane hit, and in the Swannanoa Valley in Black Mountain off the Swannanoa River. I was stationed at Silverado's there, and we did searches in the beginning. We teamed up with search crews in the 101st Airborne, and we were searching areas along the Swannanoa River. We located 2 sets of remains there. FEMA came in and took over the operation and handled it accordingly. But we were able to locate some folks there in the Swannanoa River Valley. So there's still a lot of pain going on there, guys. Not much has happened. FEMA still hasn't showed up. It looks exactly how it did right after the storm. There's devastation and destruction. There's vehicles, semi-trucks in the river still. I mean, you drive down the roads and it's the same destruction as it was since right after the storm. So keep some prayers, and keep them in your thoughts for the folks of Black Mountain and Swannanoa. There's a lot of folks sleeping in tents right now, guys. Like thin-walled white tents, and it's full-on winter there in North Carolina. So can't imagine what that would be like for someone to have a family. So if you can, Silverado's is a great place to donate to. If you can find in your heart you want to do something this holiday to help somebody out, think of the people in the Swannanoa Valley. You can contact Silverado's. They're a great group, and they'll get whatever you donate to the right people who desperately need it. So this is an idea if you want to do something for the holidays to help out. It's a great organization there, Silverado's. And I spent a month and a half with those guys, and I got a lot of love. So much love to all the good folks there at Silverado's. So the first thing on the list I just want to talk about, let's talk about Suzanne Morphew and what's going on in the Suzanne Morphew case. So I know it's been a long time. I'm just going to go ahead and lay out what happened. The revolver we found, the .22 revolver pistol that we found, which was about 500 yards or so away from where Suzanne Morphew's remains were located. Okay, this pistol, we turned it in to the local sheriff. Well, first I called Colorado Bureau of Investigation in Denver. They informed me that I needed to contact the sheriff's department there in Saguache County. So that's what I did. I'm going to open up the window. And so I contacted the sheriff in Saguache County. They sent out a deputy, and the actual sheriff himself of Saguache came out and collected the pistol, the revolver, and sent it off to the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Okay. After that happened, I was contacted by CBI, and they wanted me to come and submit my DNA. So I did that. I went in, I jumped through all the hoops that they wanted me to do. I submitted my name and my DNA and history and how I found it and everything. And I was told that I was going to be gotten back to about it. Well, fast forward to now, it came out that Suzanne Morphew had a tranquilizer in her system. And guys, I don't think that that's the actual thing that was the demise of Suzanne Morphew. That was in her system, but that wasn't the exact cause of death. Answer me that question, you shoestring detectives and people that know about what's going on with this case. Suzanne Morphew, it was confirmed that there was a tranquilizer in her system, but people are saying that that's the cause of death. Is it possible that there was animal tranquilizer in her system, and that caused her, you know, to be knocked out or something, and there was another means of death, i.e. the 22, possibly. I don't know. I just find it awful strange that there was a 22 round next to Suzanne Morphew's bed located in the evidence, and then we found a 22 revolver right near where her remains were located. And I'm going to drop a link to that with this video in the bio of us finding that 22 revolver. It was Italian-made 22 revolver pistol. And still to this day, CBI promised me that they would let me know as soon as possible if it was nothing, or if it, you know, if it was something. It's going to be continued in the investigation. And guys, let's talk about something. So there was tranquilizer found at Barry Morphew's, right? He had a tranq gun and all that, and then there was tranquilizer found in Suzanne's system. So isn't that a direct connection? Why haven't we seen an arrest of Barry? And then I see this video of Barry Morphew down in Arizona. He's at a bar, and he's trying to rizz up this girl that's at this bar, this young girl, and she's asking him if he's Barry Morphew, and he very creepily smiles at her. I mean, this guy's a straight-up demon, y'all. How is he not in prison? CBI, Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Are you dropping the ball, or are we going to arrest this guy? Like, I still have a feeling that the revolver we found still could be a piece of evidence. I don't know. CBI won't return my calls anymore. I call them and leave messages and say, hey, I found this. Can you please? They promised me they'd give me closure. So that makes me think there's still something going on with the Suzanne Morphew case and all. So I just want you guys to hold your breath on that, and don't count me out yet as far as what we found that day over in Saguache County. In the Moffett area is where it was, and it was they dubbed it the Boneyard. And unfortunately, that Suzanne's remains wasn't the first set of remains found in that area. So that was the first thing on the list. I just want to let you guys know that, you know, it's still going on. So don't hang up yet, and don't think that all the work that we put in is for naught, because I still think there's going to be some huge breakthroughs coming with the Suzanne Morphew case. So checking that off the list. Now let's talk about some current events. So I wanted to start doing these fireside chats so we could talk about like what's going on in the world today. And let's talk Luigi Manjioni. Okay, is Luigi Manjioni? Is he a professional hitman, or is he just some random jackwagon activist that wanted to try to make the world a better place? Let me know down in the comments what you think, or who you think Luigi Manjioni was for really. I find it awfully strange. So somebody answer me this question. Luigi Manjioni was found days later at a McDonald's. This guy's an athletic freak with abs. They find him in a McDonald's. He's eating McDonald's. Someone recognizes him. Someone happens to recognize this guy, and he's wearing a totally different outfit, different hat, and someone happens to say, oh, that looks like that, you know, that bummer, or I mean the CEO assassin. And turns out it happens to be, but answer me this, he's got fake IDs on him, the same burner 3D pistol that was used in the crime. He's happened to have that on him with the fake IDs that he used, you know, to check into these hostels. He had all the evidence still on him. So, you know, how does that make any sense? They said this guy was an Ivy League graduate, but he happens to have all the evidence tying him to the crime on his person days later at a McDonald's. You know, just something seems very fishy about the whole situation. The guy's family was a prominent family out of Maryland. This is an Ivy League kid with so much going for him. And they said that his back surgery possibly radicalized him because of the dealing with the health insurance industry and his back issues. So was that the trigger that set him off, that caused him to commit murder of a CEO? I gotta say, guys, I kind of see where he's coming from, to be honest with you. You know, capitalism, I believe in capitalism, but you know, when you have a healthcare insurance company that's making billions and billions of dollars a year, and then a CEO comes in and increases those profit margins by the billions considerably, I can see where people would, be angry about that and might maybe want to get some revenge. Um, I don't know. I believe healthcare shouldn't be such a corporation where people can be denied and their lives be lost. So I'm not saying free healthcare for all like Canada or anything, but we need to address and fix the healthcare system in our country, because a lot of people, they pay for they pay for this insurance their whole lives, and when it's time to come, when they need it and they file a claim and they get denied, I can see how someone that could radicalize somebody to do to commit a horrible act. So greed, it's American greed. That CEO, did he have it coming? I mean, was he an incredible greedy dude, or was he just watch out, Nez, living the American dream? So the guy had kids, so I can kind of see both ways, but I don't know. Insurance is a scam, just like banking's a scam, man. And big CEO, these big companies and corporations involved in people's livelihoods with healthcare, I think is a total scam and shouldn't be like that. Um, shouldn't be able to profit off of people's pain. So that's just my idea on the Luigi Manjioni situation. But let me know down in the comments: is this just a random radicalized school Ivy League school kid who's 26 year old, his whole life ahead of him, and now he's committed murder? Did he want to get caught? Did he want to be caught in the McDonald's and he kind of made it obvious so it'd be easy? Or is this a professional hit type deal, organized crime? Or is this the government, uh, brainwashing, like MK Ultra? Let me know what you think down in the comments section. But I just want to say I hope you guys are had a good Thanksgiving and having a good holiday. Nipsey's trying to be center of attention. She sees we're making a video here and she wonders why I'm talking to myself right now. It's just me and Nipsey, and we're out here on the ranch, and Nipsey's tail's in the way of the fire. But we've been staying warm. It's been awful cold lately. It got down to 6 degrees day before yesterday in the morning. It got super cold. So we've been running this fire nonstop. And believe it or not, it keeps this little place cool, warm, nice and warm in here. So another thing I wanted to address is hopefully got some big searches coming up on the horizon. I want to get back into doing searches with Nips. After we got put in a lot of work down in North Carolina, and feel like we did a lot of good down there. We did a lot of tree work, and you look back at my videos and look at the search videos, the remains recovered video, and the tree removal videos. So you can catch all those right there in the library. But so upcoming searches, there's a guy that's missing outside of Pagosa Springs, and he disappeared while he was searching. I'm sorry, he disappeared while he was scouting for elk early in the season, and this was last year. So, man, I can't, his name escapes me, but he's a middle-aged man. He went up to scout for elk. He was up there with his wife. He told his wife he's going to go out on a little scouting mission, and he never returned. So I was hoping to get back here in time from North Carolina to tackle that search, but I think we're going to have to wait till the beginning of spring to do that. So that's kind of the next search we have on the horizon. But I just wanted to reach out to you at home if you know of any searches or of any local searches or national searches or searches that aren't getting that much attention. A lot of times in small towns, they don't have the resources to search for these people, or they just deem that the party had left in their own accord and their own volition, kind of like a runaway teen or something like that. But if you guys know of any people that we could search for, we sure would like to come down. And like I said, there's no charge. We don't ever charge for anything or take any bounties. The only thing we do this for is to bring closure to families. That's what I want my channel just to be about, is we're trying to bring closure to families. So You know, I trained with Adventures with Purpose for approximately 6 months. So we trained with the Tulsa Fire Department and the Tulsa Canine dog sniffing team. And I had my dogs down there with them. And you can look back at an Adventures with Purpose during their Oklahoma run. And I'm featured in those episodes in their Oklahoma run. So that's how Nipsey got trained. But Nipsey put in some good work down around North Carolina, and we're just itching to get back on a search. So, but I sure would like to hear what you guys think about the Suzanne Morphew situation. Is there an arrest imminent with Barry, uh, or is CBI going to drop the ball like they might be known to do? Um, they kind of bugged me, and that's why I'm talking about it right now. You know, I told them I'd keep quiet about all this, but it's been so long, and I've called and left them so many messages to return my calls and just let me know what's going on. You know, like if it's nothing, if the revolver and the uh, two pieces of sheet that we found, the bed sheet soaked in blood, if it's nothing, just say, you know, it's nothing, and I'll leave them alone, and you'll never hear from me again, CBI. Like I'm not trying to bother y'all. I'm not trying to call you and blow up your phone, blow up your message system like I've been doing. But you could at least let me know. I was talking to an agent there, and then the agent got reassigned. Yada yada. They always give me the runaround. But Colorado Bureau of Investigation, if you're watching this video, I sure would like to know about the 22 revolver that we found near the Suzanne Morphew remains dump site. So, like I said, it was collected properly. We never handled or touched any of the evidence. It was immediately called in and collected by the Saguache County Sheriff and the actual sheriff himself. So he came out and personally collected the items 1000% himself. And you guys can call and check and make sure to see if all this, what I'm telling you, is the truth. But I swear to God, you know, on my daughter, that we found that revolver. It was collected, and it was right near the Suzanne Morphew remains dump site. So, you know, I've lost so much sleep praying that was like the missing piece of evidence, considering that there was a 22 round near her bed. And I still think it could be, maybe, you know, maybe the revolver is still going to be part of the evidence that actually does something if anything's ever done about this. But it just seems like it's so much longer now. We have the evidence that there was animal tranquilizer in her system. Now, was that the cause of death? Can that cause, you know, I imagine that could cause like a cardiac arrest, but how would they know that? They would just know that they had animal tranquilizer in her system. Well, what if that, you know, she was tranquilized with that stuff, and then her life was ended by some other means, i.e., you know what I'm talking about. So, but I just want to say I appreciate you guys for sticking around. I know I've been a little flaky with my videos, you know, like I'll post real hard for, you know, a few months, and then I get sick of YouTube and the algorithms. And, you know, like, I'll be honest, y'all, YouTube is a fickle beast. Let me tell you something. Uh, Here I am 3 years later, still posting videos, and they only get 10 views. You know, it's almost like they keep me uh, confined in a space to where my views only get seen by a partial number of my subscribers. So I don't understand what that is and why YouTube hasn't allowed my content to be viewed. I'm uh, trying to broaden the spectrum a little bit. You know, we're starting to do like murder mystery stuff, like we're doing the loot. So please go back and watch in the previous episodes about Luigi Manjioni. I just teamed up with Alex Scales, which a huge shout out to Alex Scales, my boy. He's in Pennsylvania. He's my new editor. So if you guys know, my videos have really gotten a lot better with the editing. It's because of my homie Alex Scales. Shout out. He's a great dude. He's got a lot of great visions. His art talent is through the roof. He knows how to do this editing stuff, and he's like the last piece of puzzle that I've needed for this channel. So I think we're going to the top. Me and Alex, we're teaming up on this. And Alex, I can't thank you enough, brother, for getting on board with this. We're going to beat this. We're going to figure out this algorithm, YouTube. We're going to beat it. Hey, YouTube algorithm, listen. All right, we're putting in work. I'm not going to quit. I'm coming for you, YouTube algorithm. Right, Nipsey? Right, Nipsey? Yeah. So, but I just want to say thank you guys here, Nipsey. I'm trying to get her to face the camera. Oh, yeah, Nipsey. Yeah, Nipsey. But I can't thank you enough for sticking around. All my longtime subscribers, Nipsey's stealing the show. I can't thank you enough. Please like and subscribe. That's the only way we can beat this algorithm. I think the only way we can get this damn YouTube algorithm to just throw me a bone is if you guys like and subscribe. I can't thank you so much for all your kind comments. That's what keeps this thing going. Like I said, since the beginning, that's what's kept this thing going, is your wonderful, sweet comments. There's a lot of great souls that are subscribed to this channel, and I want to say stick around because we got a big, bright spring about to start coming up here in a few months. We're going to hope that this Colorado winter doesn't hammer us too hard. Hopefully it'll be a nice, mild winter. You know, I used to love the snow when I was a snowboarder and wanted to have these heavy winters and prayed for heavy winters. But now that I'm old and getting older, you know, I don't want any winters. I'm sick of the snow. So let me know if you can relate. But please drop me a comment. And if you'd like to contact me, if you're interested in maybe sponsoring a search, maybe give me drop me a line at williamc970@gmail.com. Again, that's William C as in cat 970@gmail.com. if you'd like to sponsor a search, or if you have a search that we can come check out at no charge. So, and hopefully it's kind of close to Colorado, because that's where I'm at in Colorado. So far we've had a mild winter. Here we are, we're in the middle of December now, and thank God, you know, usually we got a ton of snow on the ground by now, so it's kind of been a blessing to not have to fight with the snow. But I just want to say I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for sticking around this channel, and I hope you stay around for the future. We got some big things going. Now that we got Alex Scales, my homie, on board, the sky's the limit with this channel. We can finally start gaining ground. I think a lot of the hindrance of this channel has been because of the shoddy videos and the shaky videos. But we're going to figure this thing out and see it out to the end. We don't quit. And I wanted to remind you of the 7 P's. Perfect prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Always remember the 7 P's, and always go AWOL. Absent without leave. Take time. Get out of the city. Get out of your everyday life. Even if it's just going to a nature trail or a park and going for a little walk, or taking your dogs for a hike, man. Even in the winter, you got to get out and get in Mother Nature. Clear your mind. God put nature here for us to get out of the cities and recharge our batteries. I truly believe that. I want to say one love. I love you guys. And hit that like and subscribe on the way out. But I was just going to show you the fires kind of. Gotta throw some wood on that sucker. But I want to show you all the mountains a little bit. Out the window, it's cold, about 20 degrees right now. And Nipsey's laying back down. Say goodnight, Nipsey. But I want to say peace, much love.